back, everyone. Here to bring some magic to our homes with his DIY Witch's Cauldron door hang is Ken, the man, the myth,
come on,
the legend.
Yes, I got it.
Oh man, I was trying to get through it without saying all, but you are. It's true. I love this too, by the way.
Yeah. So one of my favorite people on the face of the planet is Catherine Bell.
She's amazing.
And so this is sort of in honor of her, the Good Witch 2-hour special. It's going to be on this Sunday.
Excellent.
So I thought that Catherine Bell deserved a DIY of her own.
Well, I happen to agree with you. Not only Catherine Bell, other great stars in there too, like Bailey Madison, who will be on the show here tomorrow, and she'll tell us all about this 2-hour Halloween special.
In my mind, I'm such a dad with Bailey. Like in my mind, she's still like the star of North Pole.
We've
like
seen
several
her grow
years
up.
ago. I know.
It's
It makes me
been
cry.
amazing.
Like little Bailey.
Well, speaking of Halloween and speaking of great DIYs, let's dive right into this great door hang. What do we need to get started?
This is like a wacky group of materials. So you're going to need a witch's cauldron. Plastic, costs about $8 or $9 from any craft store.
Okay.
Go into your shed or your garage and find one of those plastic buckets. Does not need to look good. If you don't have this, a styrofoam ball. That's just to take up some volume.
Okay.
A piece of foam core. And then the wackiest thing, which I never knew existed, some Halloween Christmas ornaments.
I'm learning new things all the time here. I didn't know that either.
So you're going to need Christmas ornaments that are sort of in the Halloween color. So you can use like the greens and the blues that are actually quite popular.
Yeah.
But everything, there's this whole market for Halloween Christmas ornaments. So you can actually get them and most of the craft stores have them, and right now they're like half price. So get your purples and your oranges and your blacks.
You think it'd be like an oxymoron, like Halloween Christmas ornaments?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it, but they exist.
They're out there.
They're half price, but they probably didn't do that well.
Right. Well, this is how you can use them. Then.
Right.
Let's get started.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take your plastic cauldron and you're going to cut it in half. Now, what you want to do is just draw a line. You want to keep your handle, and you want to try to keep 2 of your legs, if you can see here. So let me flip it around this way. So I'm going to cut it right here so I can have that front. To cut it in half, just use a jigsaw with a regular blade. You can also use like a coping saw or a hacksaw if you want to do it by hand.
Pretty lightweight, right? So it's not
very
tough to get through.
You can even do it with a utility knife if you felt super strong.
And if you do it as well as I did it, which I didn't, it looks like this.
Looks like this. Now all you're going to do is take your piece of foam core, lay this down.
You're going to create a new back for it.
There, exactly. And you're just going to draw around the bottom like this.
Yep.
And then, let me flip this around so you can see what I do on this side. On this side, you're going to get kind of fun and just do a sort of free form and bring it down here on the side so you get some drips.
Okay.
Don't stress too much about it. Keep it completely like sort of loose and easy. Cut that out.
Very good. And there you go. There you have it.
Utility knife. So, you notice here's my bottom. Here's my sort of bubbly potion, and here's just a couple of little things on the side which will come into play.
And if you don't get it perfect, not a big deal.
Exactly.
Okay, very good.
Now, if you want to give me some hot glue around the bottom there.
Okay, sure. I'm a little.
Whoopsie.
It's a little tight on
there you go.
Here
Can
we
you
go.
use that one?
I'm going to move it this way.
There you go.
So just
along that bottom edge.
Just along the bottom edge.
Exactly.
There we go.
And what this is going to do is you're going to attach the backing to your cauldron. Very simple, but you do want like nice, because the cut of the plastic is not going to be perfect. So do exactly like you're doing and be generous with the hot glue. Perfect.
Well, I wouldn't say perfect, but it's something.
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, but
appreciate that.
remedial glue.
I appreciate that. Well,
it's not as hard as he makes it look, folks.
No,
it's not as hard as he makes it look.
It was very easy. Thank you for that.
So I've done that, and then also you see on the top here, I've just cut a little itsy bitsy hole with my X-Acto, and we're going to use that to hang the cauldron.
Easy enough. That was the question I was going to have coming up. Okay, so great. Let's just assume that hot glue has taken effect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Now take your planter, and all you're going to do is put it right here. And if you want to give me a squirt of glue right here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you move it a little closer.
A little bit.
We're a little bit shy on.
There you go. And you're just going to pop that right in there. So now that is what you're going to start doing is, I'll give you this one.
Okay, good.
Take a few of the large balls. You're going to need about 2 or 3 of these big ones. Put a little glue on the rim.
Okay.
And you're just going to sort of nestle those in where you can.
There you go.
And that's going to sort of begin the beginning of our sort of cauldron. But you do want to do it with the hanger down.
I knew that.
A little tip.
Ken,
a little tip. Hanger down.
I just wanted to make sure you were paying attention.
It's a learning process.
Yeah, I'm glad you're paying attention.
And I did.
You passed that test.
There you go. Just
I, on the other hand.
There you go. And I like 3. Do 1 off center, 1 on each side.
Okay.
And then once you've got that form, what you're really going to do, I'll give some to you over here.
Yeah.
All you're going to do is go with your medium-sized balls and really just start to attach them.
Sure.
One by one. You want some down here at the base to cover up your styrofoam. And you just keep building and building and building.
Yep.
There's really no right or wrong. Just use the color palette that works for you.
And you just kind of add them all in there, one after the other.
Exactly.
Yours, again, are a lot more
You're doing a good job.
Thank you. So look what else I did.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to move this on. I have ones I started working on early. See, it's already starting to come together.
This is actually the one that I was working on earlier. I was only pretending like I wasn't very good at it. Because this is really me right here. Okay, great.
So basically, you see we just kept adding and adding and adding. And so I've gone from the large balls to the sort of medium size. And then when you're done, you want to go back through with these little ones.
And just fill in some of the gaps.
And just fill in some of the gaps. And you notice that on the... down here on those little edges that I had, I went ahead and added balls down here and some on the bottom. So it really looks like a stripping, but it's really all backed with the poster board.
This is where the foam cord, the foam cord comes in.
Exactly. Do you see any missing pieces?
No, I mean... You did all right. You did okay.
No, this was you. You did good. So then all you do, let it all set up good and sturdy. If you feel any loose balls, go back to it with a little bit more hot glue. Let that all set. And then that hole that we put in the back, little nail on the front door. You should see this when the sun hits it. Sparkly and magic.
You see that?
See what I did there, magic?
It was magic. You brought it back to the magic, which is Cauldron. Ken, thank you so much.